Okay. So it comes with, they're slightly fuzzy, kind of matte stickers. You don't get the little faces in them. They're super cute. And we have the stencils. Okay, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stencils. And each one of them has a different edge. That was more of a cloud pattern. So maybe what I'll do first is test or do the edges. Okay, that's what I'll do. Okay, so this one is the, savings and star rating template. I probably should have made sure that I lined it up against the correct dot spacing, but I didn't. I just went ahead. So there's that one. And there's sort of a gentle wave. A more classic wave, I would say. Here's the next one. Okay, big, little, big, little, small. Okay, so this one has a variety of little humps. This one is more evenly spaced in terms of big, then little, then bigger. So it's more of a easily picked out pattern. Okay. And then the last one is more angular. Okay. So there's the difference in the edge. And then all of the others have, the other sides all have the clear ruler. So you can have just a straight line if you wish. If you wish. So edge guide options. Right. So then this is the savings tracker. Savings star rating. Let's do this where it's comfortable and flat. Maybe I should do this with a marker tip that can get down in there. That way it's not so... Let's do that. What color do we want? Sure, why not? Yeah, I think these are meant for, I mean, you can do it with a pen for sure, but it's definitely easier with something like the Tombow Bullet nib. It's a little thicker than regular pen. Get a variety of, and this one I think could work for like a little mini calendar, maybe. So if you wanted to like save a certain amount by a certain date, you've also got some little stars in there, some coin patterns. Of course, you don't have to have them all in that cluster. You could always have them sort of trail off, you know, like they're falling from the sky or something. Type of thing. Just want to make sure I sort of have enough space. Got our little piggy bank. Super cute. Oh, the tail's not a part of the template. How sad. You'll have to draw that yourself. Okay. And so I think these are actually meant to go inside the little mason jar over there. That's my guess anyway, yeah. So you would... These are actually a little thinner. My guess is that's just due to a variation in the template. But these are a little thinner than some of these, and so it's easier to get the regular ballpoint pen in there for that one. Just in case you were wondering why I switched. All right, then we have some arrows so that you know exactly what's important. And we have some chevrons. Could use these for flowchart type things. Okay, so you got the Clever Fox 2nd edition undated planner, bullet journal. You've got a Clever Fox dotted journal. You'll have to let me know how you like the Clever Fox paper quality and all of that. They're one that I've heard the name of quite a bit, but I've not had one or seen one in stores, so never sort of like had the tactile, like, how does this feel? Okay, so that one's again a little thinner and easier, would be easier with a regular pen. So are these. Yeah, these are just going to be the type that you want to fill in rather than so I think I got that at least close to right. How are these with a... Oh, these aren't bad with the marker tip. Definitely pretty easy to fill in. How to do with a regular ballpoint. They're a little more rounded with the ballpoint. Not by a whole lot, but okay. Then we have a crescent moon. Not quite full crescent, but okay. And So some of these have slightly uneven gaps. So I know I grabbed a Tombow, but I would not. If you have a special pen that you want to do this in, I would recommend maybe doing it in ballpoint or in pencil first. That way you don't ruin the nib of your marker. But yeah, there they are. That's the first one. Okay, then we have, this is the weekly habit tracker. Okay, so this one I know is kind of interesting because I'm just gonna see how this does with yeah, these are a little bit wider, so that's nice. I'll have to see how the horizontal ones do. There we go. Yeah, that's nice and smooth. I do like that. Very nice. So that's both of these two together. And you have a little picture frame, maybe like a little quote. Let's do some of these. I have various ovals and some little diamonds. You can have fun with these, sort of nesting them inside each other and playing with the shapes that way. That could be quite fun. Then you could use these all together, or you could use them separately if you wanted, like the corner of like a little photo done or something. Very cute. Got some. I think that one's rounded. Okay, I think this might be. Is this the same size as this one? No, it's slightly different. So this one from the previous is slightly more squared. Okay, how we're going to do this at the edge of the corner there. Okay, close enough. So this one is slightly more rounded, this one is slightly more squared off. Good to know. Okay, so now the only part left is this one, which is kind of interesting. Little radial waves. I don't know why I turned it sideways, but I did. I think because I wanted to know if you wanted to do sort of like a pizza, what it would look like together. That could be an interesting thing. You might use this for like sneaker tread type as well. So that one's the weekly habit tracker. Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, that's one of the reasons why it's part of the weekly things, because they're STEM. Makes sense. Okay, this one I think is just different graphics. Doesn't have a label on them, but I like the moon phases here. That's part of what I was so excited about for this particular. Okay, can I? No, that's gonna have to be a ballpoint. Maybe. Let's try it over here. Yeah, that's gonna need to be a ballpoint for the moon phases for sure. What's fun is that they even included the gibbuses, the waxing and weighting gibbuses, which most moon phase templates do not. They usually skip those too. Okay. There's the clouds. You have some circle, then you have, this one's more of a flower shape than a star shape, but it could work for either. So this is, I think, just a repeated banner. Yep. Then you have some bamboo. This would be, and I'll probably try this again on the side once I get done with the bamboo and just see how it looks with the marker, if I can get in there with one of the tombos or not, because that would be pretty cute just to do in green by itself. Some little pennant flag borders. There's a big old S-curve type thing, and then just some leaf templates. Almost teardrop shaped. Well, maybe not teardrop, more egg shaped, I guess. There we go. Okay, so that is this one. And I'm going to try the okay. Here's what that would look like, either filled in or open. It's pretty cute. Okay, so that one is finished. So we have now done 3, half of the templates. This one is going to be, so this one's one that's going to be kind of fun. Let's do this one. This is the Bullet Points Flowers Citrus Slice. Okay, so these look bigger, so we'll play with the marker. So we've got bullet points of several different shape options: circles, squares, and triangles facing different ways. And then we have this, I don't know what you would call that shape, but it's one that is very, very popular currently for this sort of type of elongated rainbow shape. So you could definitely play with that. So if you were going to go smaller and have sort of that stacked look, you could. You also have some dialogue shapes for quotes or callouts. You have the little honeycomb, and I've seen people sort of like do extended versions of this for tracking savings or mood for the whole month, which is cute. Okay, here's a, I'm gonna move this down here so we can play with a little bit more space up there. There's a hydration tracker with 8 little drops in there, so you can count your 8 glasses of water, which is nice. Okay, now we get to play. So they have, let's do this one. Okay, so you have 3 different flower shapes, flower petal shapes. So you can spin this around and have heart-shaped petals, as you go around for however many times you want. Oops, I got that off centered. Oopsies. We'll just color that one in. Nobody will know, right? Except I videotaped the whole. Then you can do the sort of more cherry blossom, or sort of petal with a little dip. I don't know if that's counted as cherry blossom or not, but I think it does. It's close to it anyway. Yeah, again, we're gonna have to fill that one in because I made a mistake. Right? Nobody will know. Of course, you'll probably want to do a little bit of figuring out spacing in terms of like how many petals you could fit. But 5 fits rather nicely. Of course, I didn't get the spacing quite right there. You could probably do a 6th one. And then this one is the citrus slice, which is what I was kind of excited about. Okay, let's do right here. So you have your center, then you have the peel on the outside, and then you have your visible segment. So then, if you were to slide it, and then sort of line up your peel. You could, again, play with the spacing in terms of, and of course I'm doing it right there on the curve of the, we'll just ignore that part. So it looks like a lemon or a lime or any of the other sort of citrusy things. Very cute. I like it a lot. I can't remember if it was from Notebook Therapy or like one of their email newsletters. That's super cute. I really like that. That's adorable. So that's the end of that template. Okay, we've got 2 more. I think this one is just shapes. Oh, you've got a little file folder here. Nice. That's cute. A little indication, little tab there. More dialogue options. More banner options. I think this is a little tab for your notebook, like one that would stick out there. Some of those little filing tab type things. Or bookmark stickies. Okay, the edge of those is a little, is supposed to be, I think, sort of in and out, but it doesn't really show with the marker. I might try and do that over again with the ballpoint. Here's some single shapes. Here's one with a rounded corner, another diamond, another circle. Oops, oh no! I'll definitely have to fill that one in. Here's some more with the, trying to go too fast, y'all. Okay, we're just gonna fill this one in real quick. Y'all, I'm really messing up. We'll just have to redo that one again. I'll pretend like it wasn't there. Okay, so I wanted to try this pair with more of the, slightly more visible with the ballpoint, but not by much. Not by much. Okay, and then we are on to our last one. Oops, did I run out of paper? I didn't. Okay, let's go back. I think I had, yes, okay. So here's the circle template. We're just gonna have to use the space since we're coming in from the back. So, all right. So this one's another 7-day tracker as well. So 3 different sizes of circles, plus the one that you got over here, which makes it 4. There we go. Little price tag type of shape. 1, 7. So this could be used as another 7-day tracker, along with this one down here. Got a little airplane shape is what they are recommending. And a little tag over it. Okay. These are again slightly more narrow, so you may want to go to a ballpoint for these particular chevron shapes or arrow shapes. Short, middle, long, short, middle, long. And these are in varying lengths. So if you're going to make a table and you have different sections, these might be appropriate sizes for you depending on how you go about it. And again, these match the so if you were going to do another thing, what I was trying to say is, so here's one section, here's a middle, here's another. So if you need like a task, how many hours is it done type of thing, you could do that. Okay, last one. A little sort of, I thought these would be more squared on the bottom just because of how the template is done, but it's very much triangular. So there's another 7-day tracker. Okay, so as they suggested, there's your little airplane. Here's our little pigtail added to that. Okay, so those are your, let's see this again. So there's 1, here's 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 little templates, along with the stamp set, the Moonlit Spells Black and White, Moonlit Blush, the Sakura Journey collection, and the Maple Dreams collection.